It happened. That's all I'm saying.
It didn't happen.
It did happen. Did it happen?
Alright, just said.
Alright, welcome back. Route 1. We're back finally. Change up the angle.
What is Route 1?
It's the Journeymen show on youtube.com/the Journeymen eventually. Not right now. Right now it's some list.
Oh yeah.
And who are we?
I'm Dan, that's Shamwap, that is Finch. Scott's behind the camera. Shout hi.
Hi.
That doesn't sound like Scott, but it is, believe
That
me.
was a bit kind of shieldsy now, I have to say. But anyway.
We've been gone a bit, but we're going to get back into it now. This weekend, what are we calling Finch?
It was the rivalry weekend where
Rivalry
people
weekend.
did rivalries.
Like United and Liverpool.
And
To be fair, for most Sky hype things, it was actually quite a good weekend of football. Like.
yeah, but unsurprisingly, the worst rivalry, like the match was
Forest,
was
yeah.
Derby and Forest.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
But it was the Scottish games were probably the best games.
I didn't
Probably
see it in
easily.
my head, but
The Hibs won, so it was
That's
good.
alright,
So
yeah.
it was good. But Celtic Rangers was definitely the best game of the weekend.
Yeah,
That
3-2
was
in the
just-
end.
yeah.
Celtic down twice.
then
they were down twice
Got a man
and
sent off.
even got a man sent off.
If you didn't know, I didn't see it again.
Yeah,
two great goals as well. Like the
Oh,
Dembele
Robert.
goal and
Oh, that was brilliant actually.
The
Yeah.
Bell is a player. He's not going to be there next summer.
Oh, I thought that last season.
And so did I.
Yeah, and then even his reaction after it. I mean, you can tell. You know when footballers tweet and you're like, okay, that's just completely
That's
to
PR,
save face.
yeah.
It's like he genuinely seemed like he really enjoyed it. I think it's maybe just because when you're in the bubble of playing for like Celtic,
Yeah.
and
Some
you
of the
kind of.
Celtic fans there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. It is the biggest, like in terms of British football, it's the biggest match. Like I know, and like listen, it's not the most lucrative. It's the biggest.
Well,
They
in terms of what it
fucking
means,
despise.
yeah.
They despise each other.
It's far more than football.
It completely, and
Did
yeah.
you see the miss at the end from Morelos?
That's bad. £8 million he cost. £8 million.
I mean-
Like in Scottish football, £8 million is like
Yeah.
that is
That's
100
Messi,
million.
that's
Like
like
that
Messi
is a
won.
lot of
Yeah.
money.
Like, it wasn't like the ball was coming in fast.
No,
or like he
and-
was under any pressure. And he's just like, I don't know how he
I mean, I also love how much piss boiling Scott Brown did after.
Does he play left back for them? Is boiling. It sounded like he said actually.
Piss boiling,
Yeah, no.
but it was
Scott Brown's
when
great.
he's completely set up, like brilliant, but like raking 60-yard ball over the top to Dembele as he was getting like.
smashed out.
Like-
I mean, what was the clip from him a couple of weeks ago when he gets butchered out of it, keeps the
Yeah,
ball,
I mean-
and gets up, starts celebrating?
It's like-
I love him. He's mental. He's
Like,
perfect.
I do
He's
not like
perfect for
Scott.
Scottish.
I don't like him. I mean, like the fact that he has more international retirements than international goals, but it says a lot about him. I don't think he's very good, and the fact that Celtic fans harp on about.
I think he is good, but I
I
think he would be fine. I think he would be fine.
maybe in the Championship.
No, I think he would be fine in the Premier League.
He'd be-
Fine in the Premier League.
He'd be like,
No,
he'd be like a Mark Noble.
I think or John Joe Shelby at best, but I think John Joe Shelby's probably a class above him, to be honest.
I don't think Shelby's a class
No.
above him. I think
He's bald.
it depends on Shelby as well.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Shelby is a bad player,
Yeah,
and
Shelby
when he wants it, he's brilliant. But
Yeah.
that being said, Celtic beat Rangers.
But actually,
Well,
I was very surprised at how close the gap was, because if Rangers won that, we went to 3 points. I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I think
Celtic are winning
Celtic
by
are just like
25
Celtic,
points,
yeah,
like.
Celtic are just like trying to not lose. Obviously, they got dicked on by Hearts, and the Brendan Rodgers unbeaten run was over. But I think they're just trying to go, like, only have that one loss on the column,
Yeah.
so they'll draw a lot more.
Alright, well, we got a lot to get through here, so we're going to move on to the United Liverpool game. What do you think, Sean? I mean, United obviously won your United.
It was very typical Mourinho. I mean, Rashford vindicated it, or was like the decision to play him was definitely vindicated.
Oh, yeah.
Too, brilliant goal. Well, the second one was a bit of a reflection.
Yeah, first one was a great goal. It was. I'm very annoyed at the goals. Just the first goal, whatever. Don't get beaten with the exact same move.
Yeah.
It was the exact same goal.
I thought Liverpool in the first half were very poor. Like,
Yeah.
Mata really, like, as good as the bicycle attempt would have been if it gone in, he could have taken that down. And
He was so free.
That's what I got annoyed by when
Yeah.
we were looking at it. It was like, because I watched Match of the Day in his gaff.
Yeah.
That's
It
really
is
cute, man.
cute,
That's
really
really
cute.
cute.
But it was like, just I know you're going for it, and like it'd be spectacular if you get it.
But
But
don't.
take the thing down and just score. Make
His
it.
touch
That's
is good enough that you can just.
that's 3-0. That's
That's-
absolutely
Yeah.
game
And I
on.
thought the way United came out in the second half though was
It was
so
pretty bad.
dangerous.
It was the first goal, whatever. I'm not going to criticise Lovren for getting beaten by Lukaku in the air.
Strong
That
enough.
happens, you expect that. I'm going to criticise Lovren for thinking he can keep challenging him. Step off him, let him win the ball, and then make him make a pass.
I don't think. I think. Listen, you blame Lovren, but there's a very good point. Emre Can needs to be over there you double them up.
Yeah.
Every time.
No, I know Lucas used to do it all the time. He's always pushing the backs, and always double
Like
up.
yeah, but like
Double
you,
kicks.
because what you do is sandwich him so that even if the ball drops and he doesn't get a good head on it, then Emery Chan's there to just push on.
Yeah.
It's all about like winning headers. Like yeah, you're winning
You win
aerial.
the second ball.
Yeah, second ball is the
No,
most
'cause
important thing.
It works the opposite way. Liverpool, who for the ball of them, never win the header. They always win the second ball.
Yeah,
That's
second
the
because
plan.
the second ball is most important
Yeah.
because they're pushing up.
But like they knew exactly what they were doing. Lovren stepped out every time, left a massive gap in behind.
Yes, that's the thing for Rashford's first goal is when Lovren goes up, wins it. I think Alexander-Arnold needs to. Like, he needs to drop in.
Yeah, he does. He
So I
should be
don't.
getting
I don't.
inside.
See, this is why I'm not particularly blaming Lovren. He's a bad player,
and
and he's in.
Liverpool didn't really,
Yeah, and it's sort of
it's such a simple goal. Like
exactly. It's implicit on the reason why Liverpool probably won't do much. It's because they still have Lovren in there thinking that he can win headers, and you haven't got Klein in there. Yeah, he's not back to have the wherewithal to drop in to cover in. Not only that, because Alexander-Arnold, he might be quick, but Rashford is too quick.
Yeah. I'm not again. The first time it happens, sure, whatever. You don't want to concede from the first chance, but whatever. It happens second time. That's desperate. Second time in 10 minutes, like.
Yeah.
couple of penalty shouts, Liverpool probably.
Yeah.
Well, the Valencia one, I don't know how it wasn't given.
That's
a
penalty.
Yeah.
That's
There was arguments of he's not close.
No,
He's
it's
10
12.1 yards.
Yeah.
At the same time, that was at 2-0, so people say that should
I'm
have
not
made
gonna,
it.
I'm not going to say it
should
shouldn't, but I think there is a case to talk about the ref's decisions at least. And yeah, I think it should have. The ref was weird. He wasn't good in any way. He gave free kicks for good tackles and nothing for bad tackles. Like there was a chance early on where Chan and Valencia were for Chan just slid in and tipped it away, and Valencia fell over when he was a free kick. It was a perfect tackle, and then there was stuff that didn't go both ways. So
I don't think
I don't think
it was a penalty.
Well,
no, I don't think it was. That was just a coming together.
Yeah, and people were like his leg. It's like because he's stepping across.
Yeah.
That's
There
how,
was
that's
there
how
were
you do
weird
it.
moments. Like Smalley went down holding like his leg or something. The ref got
oh yeah,
he doesn't know we need to see
was,
something.
yeah. Boy, do you think his injury was just brought on because of the embarrassment of his own goal?
I think it might have been. Because he was back on in 5 minutes sprinting around.
Apart from that one goal,
That's it.
he
That's
was
it.
Oh, he's a good player. He was very good.
It's
First
very
game
time
back.
he returned from.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but what was it? I saw like he took it down.
Oh,
and
he
then
did a roulette.
And then he misplaced the pass.
No, he didn't. No, Firmino tackled him from behind. It was.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like, but it's like
I know. Just
it's.
That's gotta be
I know,
big.
yeah, but it's one of them like United accounts, like fucking Republic of Mancunia. Or something.
oh
It's like,
yeah. No,
like it's like they're all bad accounts. Like the Liverpool ones are
they're
as
all
bad as the
terrible.
United
Anything-
ones.
anything-
The Arsenal ones are the worst.
yeah. Anything with like the name of a college degree mixed with a player's name.
It's just it's not.
Terminology or
Yeah,
something.
Jesus Christ.
And obviously
They're bad,
James
but-
Milner is the worst.
Yeah, it's not.
But those tweets were really funny, bro.
Yeah, they're
They're
funny.
really
Because
funny.
he's like it's like mundane things and he's excited for them.
But the most important thing was not that United won, nor that Liverpool lost. It was the fraud that is David De Gea beat us for front post.
I'm not criticising for that one.
That was
All the other
nice.
times, sure. Look, I know you're feeling great about this.
Oh yeah, again.
Over
Boys,
under-
I'm just piss boiling, bro. I'm just piss boiling.
Over under how many times he gets beaten at his near post for the rest of the season?
Oh, he's getting beat at least 2 more times.
2 more times.
Oh, actually, hang on. Because it's happened quite a lot in the past couple of weeks. Now, listen, I know the boy,
But it
really
did happen the
he
other
can't,
day.
he really can't help it. But
Yeah.
was it Townsend beating him at front
No,
post?
no.
Van Aanholt
Yeah.
and Willian did it. Like, I'm just saying, it is a thing, and he's the best goalkeeper in the league, right? Okay, but he gets beat at his
I
front
think
post
you
an
still
awful lot.
remember the cry.
Yeah, like I mean, he is.
Sorry, Scott's saying best goalkeeper in the world. I'm guessing that's world and not all.
Yeah.
That would make any
He's
sense. He's not. No, you're still
I
best.
think a prejudice is this thing about being beaten as near post for that one shot against Croatia.
I think, but it's just that bad that
Yeah,
it just
I
spirals
can
from
think
there.
of about 4 off the top. So
I don't know. I think he is the best goalkeeper in the world.
I think Neuer, when he comes back, is the best goalkeeper
No.
in the world. I think he's probably second.
yeah,
I think he's probably
Neuer
second because
is too
Buffon's
cocky.
too old.
maybe you get Jan Oblak probably in.
Neuer gets beaten
Jan
from
Oblak's
his
up there,
cockiness, to be
Jesus.
honest. Like,
Alright,
anyway,
yeah,
Speaking of goalkeepers, because do we need anything more in the match? I don't know.
I suppose the fact that United played like that in a 2-0, like when gone 2-0 up shows how nervy Tuesday night's going to be for them.
Oh yeah, that's
Because-
a huge game.
There's
We'll,
no-
we'll get on to the Champions League.
but that's
Yeah.
my point about it.
But
But, yeah.
talking
Speaking
of
of
talking goalkeepers there, Petr Cech finally saved a penalty. It's been 16 in a row that he missed.
And he
But-
was looking to get that clean sheet for a long time.
He is second 200 clean sheet, yeah. But he has, I've got his stats here. I was looking, he has not been very good this year.
He's not been very good since he moved.
I've got the save percentages for shots on target this season. I know it's, but it's some decent stat. He saves 63% of the shots on target he's had against them, compared to De Gea with 80, which is unbelievable.
Just wait till it put near post shots is like zero.
No, it's miles away. Ederson 71%, Courtois 67, Lloris 67, meaning like 57. But like, yeah, and then Cech has the same percentage as Carragher on 63, but Carragher's only played 11 games. And then like his past few seasons, 77, 89, but that was last season at Chelsea.
Yeah, that was Courtois.
But 77, 78 and 76, and then suddenly down to 63%. I think this is I don't think it's his last year because he still has a year left on his contract.
I don't think he's finished.
No.
I think
it's time for Arsenal to look for
I think this is his last year starting for Arsenal. I think he'll
I think it's time for him to like just kind of leave, go to a different club. Because I think as well. I think Turkey the football's retirement home.
I don't think he'll skip that contract for a year.
Yeah, no, he won't. But I think at the end of it, I don't think he's finished because I still think he's still a good goalkeeper. I don't think
he's fine.
He's not held by what he has in front of him.
And plus, you're kind of Arsenal probably give away a lot more chances than all the other teams. Maybe, probably.
Well, you can talk about chances where like clear-cut goal-scoring chances, not like a shot from the
exactly. No, I mean
just walk through them.
Exactly, because they have no defence. Even like I know Liverpool's is bad. That's why they're they're on the same level.
Liverpool have less goals conceded than Arsenal this year, which is
exactly. But that's the thing. It's like Arsenal's defence is worse than Liverpool's, and that's saying something.
But again, like. Was it Palace they played? I can't remember who they lost to the other day. Recently.
Brighton.
Cech had 2 really big mistakes.
Yeah.
Like there was that streak for Chelsea. It wasn't his last year. It might have been the year before his last, where it was like 8 shots on target, 8 goals.
Yeah. The one. Yeah, that was was Arsenal when they played Arsenal at home, and he was just awful for all of the goals.
5-3.
Yeah, he was just bad. I mean, John Terry was bad that day.
Yeah.
But Cech was worse.
He's 35 years old. He's had a great career. I don't think we're going to see much from him anymore. Arsenal do need to push him out at least to the bench next season.
I think he's good enough to start for a lot of teams. I just think if Arsenal are genuinely trying to go for the Champions League, try to qualify. Petr Cech's not good enough. Like Spain is definitely not good enough.
They need serious investment in their back five.
Exactly.
Because Liverpool needed him to keep it. Harris, I think, is going to get alright, but I don't really want him starting. I'd rather get someone good in than have Carriers who's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, like, I don't know about Cologne, but they're certainly probably still down the bottom of the Bundesliga. Timo Horn's not going to play in the second division in Germany. You could splash out on like a Jan Oblak if he would move. This kind of thing. Yeah. It's a very Premier League thing to go. Yeah, we'll just sign Jan Oblak. He plays for a better team.
I do think. I mean, all the rumours.
They are getting a bit shit, but they're still better than fucking Arsenal.
All the talk for Liverpool has been about Alisson from Roma, who is a great player. I mean, he's sometimes keeping Ederson out of the Brazilian team, But Spurs beat Bournemouth 4-1. Harry Kane went off with. Did you see his ankle injury?
No.
It was bad. Goalkeeper slid out. The knee of the goalkeeper went into his ankle, and his foot went 90 degrees under it. He was after the game. He was out on crutches with his leg and a brace and all.
Asmir
Begovic
doing God's work.
The Guardian had a piece out last night saying the scans may say he won't be able to play until the World before the World Cup, but you can't predict what a scan is going to say. Yeah. The results aren't out yet, but if Harry Kane misses the next 3 or 4 games or the rest of the season, like just a couple more games, what are Spurs' hopes for the top 4? Heung-min-Son has
been balling.
I think
it's
7 goals in his last 4 games, no goals in the 9 before that.
Yeah, I think if he's in form, what you got to do is move him up front. You got to get that Dele Alli playing football. You got I know he's been.
9 assists. He's been fine.
Yeah, I know, but it's still not. It's not good enough. He needs to be scoring more goals. It needs to be a bit more involved. Ericsson needs to be more involved. I think it's you can't just look to Kane the whole time.
Yeah, now they're out of the Champions League, though, I think they'll be alright.
This is what I mean. They're in the FA
Cup. That's this weekend. They got Swansea in the FA Cup.
Yeah,
then there's international break. But if Kane is set to miss out even after that, they've got in the remaining 8 or 9 fixtures.
They're playing
Chelsea and Leicester. Yeah. Those are 3 big games.
Yeah.
They probably have to get 4 points from them at least.
Yeah,
I think they'll beat Chelsea.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's the thing. They lost at Wembley, and this is at the Bridge. And Chelsea, I don't know, because Conte's now seemingly becoming a bit more acquiescent to the players. Like, there's the thing about how he's going to get them in and they're going to decide the best way to play against Barca. Like, the whole team is going to decide, which is probably because I can imagine he could be quite, thunderheaded with regards to how he plays. That's why they constantly play the back three and they've not stopped. But I think for Kane wants to play in the World Cup, wants to do, not even just play the World Cup, like wants to score.
He's not
and leading. Exactly. I think it's more important.
If
they were still in the Champions League,
he'd go for that.
He would.
But
If
they say, listen, Harry, you can come back at 50% for the remaining 6 games of the season, or you can wait and be guaranteed 100% for the World Cup. He's waiting for the World Cup.
Yeah, it's kind of like the point of how many friendly matches did England have beforehand as well, because he might want to get himself back and play at least a bit for Spurs before going to that, because that's not have some kind of a bit like
a luxury though.
A
if
bit
he doesn't play for Spurs between now and the end of the season, he's not going to not get picked. Like,
he's getting picked all day long.
Who else is going to take the corners? But they're one of the best headers in the world.
I presume they won't do that again.
Yeah, just But I didn't mean that Asmir Beggar is doing God's work, because I do like Harry Kane. Yeah. Now, if he had done that to Eric Dyer,
or Dele Alli.
Oh no! See, Ali's a good player. He's a cunt, but he's a
overrated.
Good player.
Overrated.
No.
I wouldn't wish injury on anybody.
I would wish injury on all three of them.
I would wish injury on Eric Dyer every day of the week, including Sundays. Like, especially Sundays.
Because that's when there's a good chance to be playing.
Exactly.
Alright, well, so Youngman's Son Youngman, whatever. I think it's Youngman's Son.
Min Heung-min.
No,
it's never Min.
No, it's because Youngmin is his first name and Son is his surname. But for some reason in England they call him Son Youngmin.
Yeah, they do fuck shit up.
Min Sun Young.
Min Sun Young.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Anyway, so he needs to step up.
Yeah, well, like, he's stepping up.
But I mean,
it's everybody else.
He's 2 against Bournemouth, 2 against Rochdale.
Scored against Juve as well.
Scored against Juve and a loss.
He scored against you. He did his part.
Well, that was a terrible goal.
He still did his part. He still scored. You score.
Well, yeah, on the ground
you score.
Yeah, 7 goals in 4 games can't really be disputed.
No.
It's Spurs now have to recognise that they have a lot of good players. But their best player is now going to be out for we don't know how long.
Yeah, we don't know.
They're lucky that they have an international break. If it's not that serious, it gets
an international break and an FA Cup game.
Yeah, so they're not playing Premier League.
No Premier League game till April 1st.
That's so depressing.
Football.
Ireland and Turkey in Turkey.
I don't give a fuck, because I can go and watch football that I like.
Yeah.
But there's always football on, and there's always football that's good. That's all. Just saying.
I don't know. That's why there's always a Route 1 on.
And apart from 2 weeks ago, the Leinster Senior League.
No, because if I was watching the equivalent of the Leinster Senior League, then I'd watch the Leinster Senior League, where it's a bit better.
Do you want to talk about one of the hosts of our rival show, Monday Night Football, spitting on somebody?
Yeah, I mean, like, when my spitting incident comes out, that's going to be a big news story as well.
You'll be spitting bars though.
So everybody knows. Everybody's seen the video. It's really a terrible look for Carragher.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
It's
also. I've never seen somebody generate that much spit.
It was a lot.
It was a water hose.
This man.
It looked like a water hose.
Full on. It's got a back. That flame in the back of the throat came out.
I was as pissed off at the dad.
The dad.
Firstly, driving with your phone out, videoing, harassing somebody while driving down a motorway is dangerous. Did you hear his voice when the daughter says, "Oh, he spit on me"? He's like, "Oh, has he now?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie," and she's like, "Dad, stop." And he puts the like, "Dad, please stop."
Yeah, let's be real here. The only person that looks good is the daughter.
It's the girl covered in spit.
Yeah, the girl covered, which is not the best thing. No. But like Carragher, I mean, listen, the dad is a scumbag. That's not. There's no question about that.
Figure.
But exactly. When you're in a public realm, you've got to recognise that all of your actions have consequences.
Especially when there's a video coming.
Exactly,
you have to be better.
Like when he owns that pub in New York.
Yeah.
Like he gets pissed in there, he'll get pissed, but people will know he's pissed.
Yeah.
Because people will be like, "Oh, look at Jamie Carragher in his own pub enjoying his night," and like because that's just the way it is. Like.
Will Sky let him go?
No, I think there is a chance. But
as you said, if they let Rachel Riley go for Colin Spurs bottlers, like,
That's
so-
you know, like that's the
Again,
thing.
was she as important to them? I don't
No,
know.
but Jenny, you got to look back to Richard Keys and Andy
They
Gray,
were the same.
and they and I know you said that they're not, but Andy Gray
was the voice of the
Was
him
the-
and Tyler and the
were the complete have been the voice of the Premier League since the beginning. Richard Keys presented Sky Sports
since the beginning.
since Sky Sports started, and especially since the Premier League went to Sky Sports.
18 years. Or something.
Yeah, and then
And they let him go
they let him go. They let him go rightfully.
Yeah.
If you act like a scumbag, you've got to be treated
That's
like
the
you've
thing.
got to be
fully-
treated
I fully
accordingly.
agree with it. I know Scott's saying no, but Scott also agrees it's on that board, and you don't get to see that. But I totally understand the ego. I think he probably should go. I just don't think.
I think he should. I think he should just walk away. and be
Yeah,
like, hey,
I'd be the
yeah.
bigger man. I mean, because he has come out and he's apologised. I think he needs to kind of go.
Yeah, I think.
He'll get a job with Boyne Sport.
Oh, he'll get a job anyway.
Oh, so straight
Yeah.
he will get a job straight away.
I mean, again, look at Richard Keys.
Exactly.
Straight
I mean, and that's cheddar. Like that is a lot of money.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he'll get more money working in America for ESPN or something.
Yeah, I mean, like look at ESPN in America. I mean, Craig Burley's there, fucking Warren Barton and people like that. Oh, Warren Barton's Fox Sports. Sorry, excuse me. But I just know from watching completely legal Premier League streams that these people work here.
Like
Shaka Hislop as well. Like the boys, you know?
Premier League players, kind of like
Yeah, but in fairness, they are quite good at talking about football.
Carragher knows what he's talking about too. To be fair.
Yeah, no, Carragher does it, but he is a bit more storied than
Yeah.
Craig Burley and his 2 years at Chelsea or whatever it was. You know,
and he does have good chemistry with Neville, no matter what.
That's the thing.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
it's a good
whereby
show.
like Neville could potentially,
Has Neville come out defending him yet?
and like absolutely shouldn't though. Like that's
No.
the thing. Like regardless, you know, we're mates and all, but it's like
Yeah.
you can't really defend that. I think he should just walk away and just be like, yeah, listen, I did spit on a child. I know.
I know everybody's framing it like he meant to spit on a child.
Yeah, I know, but he did spit on a child.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, did R. Kelly mean to piss on that child?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
But
R. Kelly's done worse than that too. He did
I know.
marry Aaliyah. with
Yeah.
a child.
Hey. I know.
But
When
remixed
we
do
do-
a banger.
exactly. You have to look. Pros and
Maybe that was
cons.
a
You go trapped in the closet.
Yeah.
Sex cult.
Yeah.
Trapped in the
You know.
closet.
But Carragher's had a history of doing kind of dodgy things.
He's
His dad's not a particularly good person either.
No.
Banned from literally every football ground on the planet.
Yeah. I mean, Carragher kind of redeemed himself when he was on Sky Sports. I mean, like, listen, he was never a completely unsavoury character.
No, but
it was just
not many people in football are.
exactly. It's like
It's not
looking
like
at.
Neville though. Like all Liverpool fans would have hated Neville playing football, and I presume most of them were pretty impartial.
Oh, I don't care about.
I mean, yeah,
I
but
don't care
Neville,
about any of this.
Neville's not. But
No.
Neville's not.
Same level.
Carragher
Yeah.
wasn't unsavoury because he played for a rival football team.
Yeah, and how you act on the pitch, it's like, you know,
It's
Neville
not-
has like the badge and all of the like.
Yeah.
Just because he's a United fan playing for
No,
United.
look, it's times like
Liverpool,
like
yeah.
this. I like to remind myself that Carragher is originally Everton.
There we go. Exactly.
Their problem now.
Right. On to the tomorrow night's games. We were talking about them earlier. United Sevilla.
Yeah, well,
0-0 going into Old Trafford.
obviously there's that. There's been a whole debate about how good a 0-0 is for an away team since United got that draw.
Scott thinks 2-0 to Sevilla.
To Sevilla, yeah.
I think
Angles, Scott. That was 0-2.
Yeah.
There we go.
The
Peace sign and the OK sign.
Liverpool game showcased how dodgy United's.
Do you think they were trying to conserve energy?
No. I think they're doing a Mourinho thing of shutting up shop and making it difficult for Liverpool to play, which is a dangerous tactic. But if United were to go 2-0 up again early on, there's still that doubt that if Sevilla were to nick
I
it,
think that's
Liverpool's
the
goal was a
issue.
fluke at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They could easily just creep in.
Sevilla are not a good team.
They're not the same attacking threat as Liverpool. I give you that.
No.
But even if they were to nick a goal from something, like it makes United so.
Well, that's
long
that's
in.
the thing about the home leg is that Sevilla aren't a good team, but if David De Gea wasn't in goal, they'd be 1-2-0 up.
Mm.
You know.
Just like what Liverpool did to Sevilla in the first half. I know Sevilla came back, but
Yeah.
United should look like a bit more.
Yeah,
ambition.
and that was an ultimately meaningless game.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a bit like Sevilla obviously took the United game a bit more seriously
But
considering.
it's like if Sevilla get a goal first, they could just shut up shop. And like
I don't know whether I'd be confident in them keeping away.
Yeah, Scott, that's still going. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, I don't think they'll shut up shop because I don't think they're good enough to shut up shop. But I think if United were to take an early lead, it extremely nervy.
And then it's just waves and waves of attack, and plus,
Like, you think
Ben Yedder didn't come on at all for Sevilla, did he? Or if
No,
he did,
he didn't come on.
no, he didn't come on at all.
He's
He's their
I
best
was bring
player.
back the most painful memory of last year in Denmark is exactly well, not exactly the same, but
It's a
we
good.
Ireland took an early lead and then
And then
two
all
quick
of a
goals.
sudden- I mean,
That's
yeah,
the- no matter how
the
good,
thing-
no matter how good a team you are, you take that early 1-0 lead. There's an
Dead
instinct
set,
there, and you just kind of slowly start dropping back. They don't even think about it, and then
the longer it goes before, like United will obviously look to extend it for a while, but the longer it goes that they don't.
like, United go 1-0 up in the 10th minute. By the 30th minute, they're going to be defending like mad for an hour.
Exactly. I mean, like, I saw one of them matches on Friday. We were winning 1-0 after 14 minutes, and like, Bows are a bad team. Like, bad. Like, they suck. They suck.
Hey,
Suckiest-
we don't use that kind of language.
Suckiest suckers that ever suck.
I think we've used a lot worse than that. To be fair.
I did use the term cunt just a couple of minutes ago.
And then
Cunt's a counter effect.
it is.
But that's the thing. It's like they were bad, and we probably should have killed the game off, but we didn't. So in the last 5 minutes, it's just them throwing everything at you.
And there's always that cliche that they get one chance. Like if it's 1-0, they will get a chance.
You'll get a chance. You'll get a chance, especially if you just keep dropping back. And certain teams like Liverpool don't drop back; they just keep going and going and going.
What do you think? United
Drop back.
No, but what do you think? What kind of team do United go? Like, obviously, go Lukaku up top and Sanchez. Will
Is
Pogba
Pogba
still
injured?
injured? Still, I'd say they'll probably go Mad and McTominay. And did they go
Just,
Rashford?
Does
Rashford like get his place?
Are you sure McTominay will play ahead of Fellaini?
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, I think McTominay will play ahead of Fellaini for sure.
Is
I
Martial
don't-
still out?
He was. I don't know. He didn't make the squad on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think in that I think you go.
Messi Lingard on the right.
You want to go with that cunt, yeah.
And Rashford on the left. Sanchez in behind. Or actually, Matt has been doing well apart from that bicycle.
I didn't think Sanchez was good against Liverpool.
Sanchez hasn't been good, but
Not
like
been
it's
good.
his name. You can't drop him. Like he's.
I think you can. I think
I think
Mourinho can drop him.
Well, he won't.
He didn't
though.
drop
He won't.
Lukaku.
He hasn't.
Lukaku
he's
was
stuck
playing
by
really
Lukaku.
poorly and he's stuck with him.
It's too early.
I think
in
that
his
might have been a
career.
bit saving face. I think Sanchez, I'd love to see him drop.
He won't
I
be
mean,
dropped.
of course
He
he
won't.
won't, but
I
yeah.
no, I'd love to see him drop because
If he's still
I
doing
don't
this,
like
if he's still
him.
doing this at the start of next season, he'll be dropped. But it's too
Sanchez
early in his career.
Sanchez likes to throw a strop. I don't think even Mourinho. I don't think will want to play with his ego this early,
Yeah, that's true.
especially in the Champions League.
Yeah,
I think it'll be Sanchez behind Lukaku.
Yeah.
But like, do you go ambitious and go Rashford and Lingard in the wings? Like,
no.
he won't. He'll put Mata on one of the wings, I imagine.
Yeah, keep one of them in the tank for if you do go a goal behind.
I mean,
so.
to be honest, I mean, I know you say ambitious, but Lingard's much better going back than Matt is.
Yeah.
Matt is a kind of listen, he's a very good attacker
But
and a very good footballer, but he just is a kind of void. So you sort of
Lingard,
have him there, and he
Doesn't.
doesn't.
If you play Mata on the right, you kind of lose the whole right wing because you just drift into the middle anyway.
Exactly.
Lingard is also a much better player to make a goal though.
And he's much better. He's quicker, which is what United.
Like if
need
you
to
take
play,
it,
so.
if you are a goal down, 60 minutes in or whatever, you want Lingard coming off the bench. You don't want Mata. Mata's not going to take a game.
No, I think Matt
To be
has
fair,
Matt has the ability to create. Like he does. He doesn't have the ability to score goals. Like he does have the ability to score goals, but he doesn't. He's not inclined to score goals. He's inclined to set up.
Yeah. To be fair, I think it depends on the kind of game. If
Yeah.
it's Sevilla sitting in, I think Mata's better because he's a better man to unlock the defence. But if it's United hitting on the counter, he doesn't have the pace to do it. So.
If United go 1-0 up, Lingard should be on. the
Yeah,
bench.
Lingard should be on like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go with Lingard. I think, but I don't think Mourinho will.
The other game was Roma Shakhtar. Roma were only 2-1 up, but that was because they were playing Ukraine.
Shakhtar was it?
Shakhtar.
Shakhtar too.
Shakhtar too.
Yeah, Fred. Right
Fred, right to Fred with the
I have a
banger.
score written down wrong.
Yeah, what
See, look at him with his fucking dog
Oh.
getting him round.
Yeah, the Besiktas 5.
Besiktas beat.
But,
And wait, hang on, and then
No, that was correct.
no, Barca and Chelsea is wrong. It's
Is it?
1-0.
Why did I get these? I took these off Google. The first Google search was like, yeah, okay, there's the fixtures. I'll write them down. We're like, yeah, those are the scores. Anyway, we're not talking about those. Roma Shakhtar. I don't care.
I do because I'd like to see Shakhtar in the quarter final.
I think whoever
I'd like to get
goes through that
Shakhtar
team
in
is
the
the team everyone will want to get.
Everyone wants to. Nobody wants. Well, depends. Nobody wants to go out to
Ukraine.
Well,
Ukraine.
it's Ukraine in April, so it's not as bad.
Exactly, and plus it's Kiev. It's not actually Donetsk.
Yeah, I'd
still fucked.
love Roma just to get Salah playing them, just to see.
I think either of the two teams won't get further in the quarter final. So
I mean, like to be honest,
I mean, I'm gonna hope we draw Sevilla in the next round.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, I think anyone would really want to win just so they get the easiest game.
I don't know. Besiktas 5-0 up over Bayern. Like it's really.
We're not going to talk about that because
Yeah, it's a Bayern.
Yeah,
Bayern.
those next 2 games that we'll talk about on Wednesday, along with we'll talk about the results from United and Roma. And
I might be either here or not here in
That's
terms of
fine.
the world sense.
oh, you're going to die.
Because you're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, that's-
He didn't see it, but the coach just goes, I might not be here. In the world sense, turns to me and just goes, what a fucking pervert, man.
Anyway, last thing we're going to do here, we decided from now on, we always predict the scores to the results. We're going to do 1 game each night on that night. We're going to keep a tally of the scores just for the card. I don't know.
Oh, then we do a pick and payoff.
We don't have money, we don't have budget. But,
we'll just have Scott eating bananas in the corner.
Tonight's game.
How many bananas can you eat in half an hour?
Easy one to start us, I'm going to say, because it's not a big game, but it's a game tonight. City Stoke. 1 point for the result, 3 for the score.
4-1 City.
3-0 City.
Scott says,
Class, it's always-
Language.
okay, 3-0 City, and we'll see you next time.
Fuck you.